Okay.
What does everyone think the next big moneymaker is going to be after the patch that nerfs? I believe the next actual patch is going to nerf both the VHRT and ERT cargo as well as the reclaimer salvage.
I hope it's something with normal cargo.
Yeah, like cargo delivery missions or something.
Yeah.
They'll actually make the Hull C usable.
It's usable. At least
I thought
any issues with it.
Oh, a lot of people are still having issues with the not unloading cargo correctly and stuff like that.
Nah, I mean, I've had an NPC station guard run into me once, but that's the
No,
most
like
it's had
a lot
happened to
of,
me.
I mean, at least recently, past maybe like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. A lot of even the streamers will try to do Hull C things and they just can't get anything to work.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's just this patch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't done it on 323 yet.
Yeah. Whenever you and I did it, it was fine, but it seems like for the past couple weeks it hasn't been good.
In their patch notes, they say they have almost all the bugs for it fixed to be released in a future patch.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, all I know is last time I did it was 322 and it was fine then.
When it first got released, I know it had a bad issue, or if you snapped off the spindle, even after you reclaimed it, the spindle would still be snapped off. That was a bad one.
I've seen spindle animations bug out, but if you close them then open them again, it would reset it.
Oh no! I fell through the ship.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Sure did.
Yeah, I'll send the elevator down for you. There you go, buddy.
I went down a ladder, and then the ladder ported me through the ship. Like all ladders should do, right? I think that's how ladder works. Can't tell you how many times I've been trying to change a light bulb, and then I slide down the ladder, and then I get ported into my basement.
Gonna help you, Phelan?
No, just chilling.
It's really hard to help, Phelan.
Just chilling.
I mean, you had to think outside the box on that one.
You want me to fly the ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I am finally in the normal area of the...
Oh yeah, don't fall off the ship again. We're leaving your ass next time.
Okay, how do I get to
Is there a
salvage
report?
processing?
Oh yeah, I'm in the Top Gun.
Okay.
Alright, I think I go up again. I go up to the main deck, and then... Where do I go from there to get to the salvage processing? I don't remember.
All the
So that elevator that we came up, you go to the very back, and then just use the giant elevator at the back.
Spake, can you call the docking authority?
Oh, of course.
You're a docking
Sorry.
authority.
Yeah, they ain't letting me out of the hangar. Something about it not being my ship. Okay, whatever.
Oh, this, I see. The elevator that we came up is the elevator I needed to be on. I gotcha.
It used to be really nice because you could used to be able to call the ATC from your mobi-glass, and you could call it from really far away, so you could just call it for whoever you wanted to take your ship. But that hasn't worked in a couple patches.
Alright, I'm in salvage processing. I'm ready for boxes. I thought I was ready for boxes. Yeah.
It's gonna be a little while. Yeah, I only know as long as it's gonna take us to leave Atmo.
Quite a bit of time. No big deal.
Why can't I equip my tractor rifle?
Because we're in Armistice.
Yeah, but I could equip my multi-tool.
Yes, we know.
Multi-tool's allowed to, tractor rifle's not. We're not sure why, but that's the rules.
Yeah.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, Dirge.
I'm down here now.
I'm gonna help you in the cargo hold.
Yay! Someone that actually knows what they're doing.
What are you talking about? We're just playing Tetris back here. That's our goal.
Yeah, you would be surprised how hard it
swear
is
to
for
God, if you say
certain
my
people
Okay, alright. Now, I get it.
I said certain people.
Certain people, I'm reading
I
between the lines.
didn't,
Okay.
you know, name names.
Okay, whatever.
One of them happens to start with a P and end with Halen.
Alright, okay.
I didn't say a name. I just mentioned something. You know, every time you do that, my eyes cross. I just want to tell you that right now. Every time you make that sound, it's like I get 2% dumber, which is pretty impressive.
We'll get you to 0% eventually.
Okay.
Going up out of atmosphere to steady 35 meters per second.
Oh
33,
boy!
33,
We're cruising.
Sorry,
35.
32.
Wow.
You should be able to pick up speed as long as your landing gear's up and your VTOL's off.
Everything's up. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Don't worry.
It's just that Josh doesn't know how to fly a ship.
Micro must have fairly high,
Very high gravity.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
Couldn't-
for my
couldn't it be-
boost to recharge so I can actually get above 33.
Couldn't it be that maybe the gravity is normal, but its partial pressures are high?
We're way down by the size of David's head in the back of the ship.
Look, my head is big because all of yours are so little. So I think the head is what, like 40 SUs? 30 or 40, something like that?
30 plus or minus a percentage.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to get 32 out of it so we can get
Yeah, even.
16 SU boxes.
Yeah.
And then we try to get a full load out of the rest of the ship.
Okay, we're at 32 and a half.
Cool. Alright. Walking back
Most,
over now.
most people I do this with, they just speed run the mission to keep getting the 250k split. And that way you're never actually running out of cargo to eject out of those boxes either.
Alright. Let me know what you got, Spade.
Can we scooch forward just a tad, maybe?
I can try.
Okay, stop.
Good.
Yeah, this is plus 16%.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Awesome.
Coming down.
Zapping.
See, I'm a millennial with a very short attention span, so I like 30
get it,
seconds to 2.5 minutes.
Dude, turn on a Folding Ideas video. It'll keep you hooked.
Hangar 14, gentlemen.
I do like the Inferno. The Inferno's a fun time.
Yeah. So the guy, a basic telling of the guy, and one of the guys, because there's been many, but one of the guys, one of the earliest dudes that figured out, and the one who actually calculated within, I can't remember his name, but within 1%. The way he did it was he had a notion that
Gary.
the Earth was round.
Gary the
And
Egyptian.
He started. He offered like some money for people to send him letters, letting him know at certain times of day what the angle of shadows were at like different parts of Egypt. And one person happened to note that on the equinox, the day, the longest day of the year, that at whatever time of day it was, that there was zero shadow coming from their well in the center of town, which is what he was using as a point. And at that point, the guy had an epiphany. He's like, wait a minute. He's like, if I know that there's no shadow there on the day of the equinox, this time of day, and I measure the shadow where.
Do you want to go up with? Sorry, Matt. Do you want to go up with Spade, or are you gonna come back here?
Huh? What?
Do you want to set up a Spade? Or
Yeah, I'll set up a Spade.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Matt.
It's fine. It's like, and then I measure the shadow here on the same day, the same hour, and then all I need to know is the distance between these 2 points. Then and he's like, then I just need a third point. Basically, did triangulation, but way back when. He's like, then I can actually calculate that distance and as well as the distance from the Earth to the Sun, and I'll be able to calculate the circumference of the Earth. So he waited a full year, but in the meantime, he paid someone to walk to these 2 other points and to count their steps on the way. And he used the counting of the steps. That's how he got within 1%. He used the counting of the steps and the degree of the shadows of these 3 locations, and he calculated, without ever having left Egypt, the circumference of the Earth within a 1% error. And he also calculated correctly the distance from the Earth to the Sun. However, at the time, they thought that number was so fucking huge, because of course it's millions of miles away. Like, okay, well, there's got to be something wrong when I do that. But so they discarded the idea that the Sun was that far away. But they're like, this is the Earth is round, and this is the approximate size of the Earth. And of course, later, thousands of years, they would prove that he was correct about also the distance of the Sun from the Earth.
Dude, Egyptians were pretty smart. I mean, humans have been as intelligent as we are today for the past 250,000 years. We just don't have all the knowledge that we do today.
Right, we just didn't have a way to...
Wisdom versus intelligence,
We didn't have a way to record the knowledge for someone to build off it, because you'd have to go off of word of mouth. You'd basically have to study everything.
I mean, that's why the Egyptians relied so much on the alien technology, so makes sense.
Just float blocks into place. I mean, why would you use people?
We have tractor beams,
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, those Nibiru guys, they knew where it's up.
But that was like the whole thing with Christopher Columbus. That's funny. Like with Christopher Columbus, I know when I was a kid, I was taught that he was like one of the first people, and at the time he was supposed to be the person that thought
he was the guy.
The Earth is round, and he proved it. And that was like, a fanciful retelling of history, because what actually happened was, one, people at that point in time already knew the Earth was round, and they knew the approximate size, because again, we had this knowledge had been, probably been lost and rediscovered, and other scientists figured out, but it was known. What Christopher Columbus actually said, and of course his writings are available, what he actually said was that those guys are wrong. He thought everyone was wrong about the size of the Earth, and that the Earth was actually smaller, and that he could sail around, if he sailed to the west, he could sail around to the other side of India in a quicker fashion than what they were saying, because they didn't know what they were talking about. And he wanted to disprove the idea that the Earth was, that the size of that the known distance of the Earth was correct. So he actually sailed out to disprove the idea of the Earth being round or being conventionally round, because that was the other thing. He also thought that the Earth was pear-shaped. He thought the Earth was pear-shaped and literally had like an area that rose up to the highest point on the northern part of the Earth.
Gosh, that was a complete waste because my camera was off.
Hold on.
But so, and then
Or just chill for a second. I'll handle that.
and when he sailed, and when he got to America, he thought that he was on the far side of India. That's why Native Americans are called the Indians by so many people. So he was wrong about that too. Yeah, just think about it this way. Instead, just go to your nav map and see if set a destination, and we'll see if it'll let you jump to that instead of waiting for a random one.
We're 100 kilometers closer to bat now, so that's got to be worth something.
Yeah, because even before you get to jump range, you should have markers. You just won't be able to engage. It'll tell you exit atmosphere. There'll be red markers.
Oh my God, Spade. No, don't.
Know what?
How long have we been able to jump?
It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, guys.
All right. Okay, all right.
I didn't have any quantum markers. I don't know what you want from me.
You believe what? My national anthem?
Oh, Canada.
That's not it.
That is most definitely the correct one.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, no, that's. Oh,
I've never heard.
Canada.
I've never heard. Yeah, that's not it either.
Although
I've never heard Celine Dion. I've never heard Celine Dion sing either of those songs, and obviously the national anthem is whatever she's singing at the current time.
Yeah,
To
jeez.
be fully honest, the artist classified has a much better version of O Canada than our actual national one.
Yeah, but you know, that person is also not Celine Dion, so I don't care.
That's okay. Some geniuses had the bright idea a couple years ago that we needed to change our national anthem because it was offensive.